Hi everyone! Surprise! It's Miss Wherritt, and I am very excited to read to you my favorite book, Chicks and Salsa. So let's get started. Chicks and Salsa is written by Erin Reynolds and illustrated by Paulette Bogan. There were grumblings in the hen house of Nuthatcher Farm. The chickens were tired of chicken feed. The rooster took it upon himself to solve this problem. Wonder what he's going to do to solve that problem. Oh! Salsa! Mrs. Nuthatcher, the farmer's wife, had started watching cooking shows in the afternoons. The rooster was perched on a fence post outside of the farmhouse window when he discovered the solution to his problem, which is to make salsa. But I didn't know that roosters knew how to make salsa, so we'll have to read on to see if he really does know how to do this. Oh, look. They're working in the garden. They're picking the veggies for the salsa, so he must know something. Led by the rooster, the chickens crept into the garden where they took tomatoes and uprooted onions. That night, the chickens ate chips and salsa. Though no one was quite certain where the chickens had gotten the chips from. That's a great question. I'm not sure where they would have gotten tortilla chips. The tasty tang of tomatoes and onions hung over the barnyard, and the rooster said, "Ole!" They look like they are having a grand old time. Very soon, there were mumblings at the duck pond of Nuthatcher Farm. Inspired by the chickens, the ducks decided that they were tired of eating fish. With the rooster's encouragement, the ducks dipped into the garden where they selected cilantro and gathered garlic. I love the look on this duck's face. I'll hold it up closer so you can see. And you can tell that he's holding a fish, and he looks completely disgusted to be still eating fish. So I don't blame him for wanting something else to eat. And there you see the rooster peeking through the grass. That night, the ducks ate guacamole. Though no one was quite certain where the ducks got the avocados. That's another really good question. The spicy scent of garlic and cilantro hung over the barnyard, and the ducks said, "Ole!" And there you see their guacamole bowl and their little chip with the guacamole on top. So they are also enjoying some good eats, but I noticed something else. There's someone peeking out through the grass. Wonder who that is and what they're going to do. It's the pigs. The next morning, there were rumblings in the pig pen of Nuthatcher Farm. Overwhelmed by the enticing aromas that they were smelling, the pigs decided they were tired of eating slop. I would not be eating slop either, so I completely understand. That does not look good, whatever's in that slop bucket. Oh, and look, there are critters peeking through the wall. While the rooster distracted Farmer Nuthatcher, the other pigs plodded into the garden, where they borrowed beans and chopped chilies. And there you see them heading out into the garden for beans and chilies. I love this one in the corner. He's juggling chili peppers. That night, the pigs ate nachos, though no one was quite certain where the pigs got the nacho cheese sauce. The delightful deliciousness of cheese and chilies hung over the barnyard, and the pigs said, "Ole!" As everyone knows, when a passion for Southwestern cuisine takes hold of farm animals and so many sumptuous, spicy, and savory scents collide in the barnyard, it can only lead to one thing. I'm not sure what that's going to lead to, but I agree that Southwestern cuisine is pretty awesome. It's my favorite. A fiesta, that's what it leads to. A fiesta is a Mexican party. So they're having a party and eating all of those fun Southwestern foods that they've created from the veggies in the barnyard. The rooster got things organized, then returned to his fence post to watch for a good enchilada recipe. Remember, he's stealing recipes from the farmer's wife while she watches them on TV. The horses decorated the barn. The bull practiced his Mexican hat dance, though no one was quite certain where the bull got the sombrero. A sombrero is a Mexican hat. They're usually very colorful, and you can see the one here that they were wearing. And the chickens, the ducks, and pigs snuck into the garden, but all of their spicy Southwestern supplies were gone. Where did they go? The scallions had been stolen. The peppers had been pilfered. The limes had been lifted. Oh no! They've worked so hard, and all of their things are gone. But there were slurpings in the kitchen of Nuthatcher Farm. Stirred by the succulent smells in the barnyard, Mrs. Nuthatcher had decided to make tamales for the county fair. Oh, wonder if she took their goodies. A saucy sweetness hung over the farmhouse kitchen, and Mrs. Nuthatcher said, "Ole!" She's cooking up a storm. They're having a grand old time, but everybody else is missing their ingredients or treats. Disappointed, the animals had to cancel their fiesta. Look at their faces. They're so sad. That evening, the chickens ate their chicken feed. The ducks ate their fish, and the pigs ate their slop. Double, I would not be eating slop. I think if I was a pig, I would ask the chickens or the other animals for some of their food. But while the Nuthatchers were at the fair, the rooster crept into the kitchen and borrowed a French cookbook. The next morning, the rooster ate crepes with white grapes in champagne sauce, though no one was quite certain where the rooster learned how to read. I bet he's been practicing read to self in the barnyard, just like you have been. That's probably where he learned how to be a good reader. You see him cooking up a storm here. He's got lots of things going. Here's his recipe book. It looks like he's got a little helper here also, a mouse. A satisfied smile stretched over the rooster's beak, and the rooster said, "Ooh la la," as he tasted his creation. And there you see all of his friends. They're giving him some strange looks, but I'm hoping he's going to share with them as well. That is the end of Chicks and Salsa. If you love this book just as much as I do, it is available for checkout in the Media Center. Have a great day.